Hey everybody, Andy Kvernen here with another Cornerstone Connection Daily Devotional. Hey, I wonder how your Easter Sunday was for Christy and me and our kids. It was really a good day. Of course, we had a wonderful time of worship here on Sunday morning, and I love seeing 16 folks get baptized here. What a privilege to be a part of. And then we went home, and you know, as is often the case on holidays, when we got home, we ate. We had a lot of food, and we had some lunch, and then we had steaks for dinner, and it was a great time. But one of the things that I notice on holidays particularly, and I noticed it again yesterday, was I ate the food and I enjoyed it, but in the end it didn't make me feel all that good. And it reminded me that though we can feast in these times of celebration and joy, the world still isn't quite right. And you might get to a Monday after Easter, and it's Monday at the time of me recording this, and you may be basking in the glow of what happened the day before, but then something comes up and it reminds you, you know what, this world is still broken. Whether it's a stomach ache from the food you ate, or you stepped on the scale like I did the next morning and went, oh shoot, I've got some work to do, or whatever it is, we're constantly reminded that though Jesus has been resurrected, the world isn't yet quite right. And I want to come back to a concept that I alluded to yesterday in our message at Cornerstone, but I think I just want to develop a little bit more. And it's this idea of the personal implications of the resurrection. Of course, Jesus appeared to over 500 people. It was incredible. But what he did when he appeared is really important. And then in the Gospel of Luke, we run into one of those situations where the details of how Jesus appeared and what he said have a huge impact on our understanding of the personal implications of the resurrection for us. And so listen to this. This is Luke chapter 24, starting in verse 36 and following. It says, while they were still talking about this, and this is after the conversation about Jesus on the road to Emmaus, from the two, right, from Luke 24, verses 13 and following. It says, while they were still talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, peace be with you. So here's Jesus standing among them. He says, peace be with you. They were startled and frightened, thinking they saw a ghost. And it's fascinating. They thought that they saw a disembodied spirit. This couldn't be Jesus in bodily form. It just wouldn't have dawned on them. It is hard for them to comprehend. So they think they've seen a ghost. And then it says, he said to them, why are you troubled, and why do doubts rise in your minds? Look at my hands, and look at my feet. It is I myself. Touch me, and see a ghost does not have flesh and bones, as you see I have. When he had said this, he showed them his hands and his feet, okay? So he's saying, look, I'm not a ghost. I'm Jesus. I'm resurrected. I'm different than I was before. I'm now glorified, but I'm still the same person. I've just been resurrected. I've been glorified. So here I am. Touch my hands and my feet. Look at this. I'm not a ghost. I'm a person. And then it says, and while they still did not believe it, because of joy and amazement, he asked them, do you have anything here to eat? And they gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate it in their presence. Do you have anything to eat? Jesus is saying, look, if I were a disembodied spirit, if I were a ghost, I wouldn't ask you for something to eat. It'd just fall right through me. But no, I am a real person. I've been glorified. And friends, the fact that Jesus has been glorified means that he's paved the way for you and I to be resurrected and glorified with him forever in eternity. And so those morning after kind of bummers that where reality sets in and we think, I overdid it a little bit in eating yesterday and stepping on the scale, it's disappointing. Friends, there's going to come a day when all that is going to be taken care of. And the fact that Jesus is now there is the promise that we'll be there with him someday when he returns to regather us into his kingdom. And so have confidence today. If you got a little bit of a morning after kind of blues thing going on, know that Jesus in his resurrected state is going to bring you with him one day. You can trust him. Why? Because of the resurrection. God bless you, friends. Have a great day.